Now, centuries ago in Europe, a man named Edmund Burke said something in his time, in his place, that you have to wonder if it's not even more haunting and more true in our time and in our place. Edmund Burke said, "A nation without a means of reform is a nation without a means of survival." I think what you heard here today and yesterday, the idea of coping, school, and social skills offers you a means of reform. Whether it will ever become a means of survival is up to you. And if you're wondering, well, how fast is change coming? I have to tell you, as someone who just wanders around North America, the pace of change is not region by region. The pace of change is not city by city. The pace of change is not school district by school district. It's office by office and classroom by classroom. And when you consider what these kids are going through, you have to agree the pace of change should really be much faster. Now, we hear all the time, oh, well, the future belongs to the children. It's going to work out. Well, there's a man named Terry Kellogg who was once a very troubled child in a very alcoholic home. And Terry Kellogg says, the future does not belong to the children. He says, the future belongs to the people who hold the hands of the children. And that is all of you. I urge you to become the leaders and the pioneers that are going to move us out of tired, old ways, antiquated ways of working with kids and spiraling from fad to fad to fad, and instead switch to common sense approaches that actually fit our contemporary times. Wanted to repeat a story that you've heard, maybe some of you have heard many times before, and of course it's the Lauren Isley story of the starfish. It's a story of a woman walking along the ocean shore. And as she walks along the shore, off in the distance she can see a man. And what this man is doing is he's reaching down and picking up starfish and throwing them back into the water. You're probably aware that there's times that the tide rolls in and then it goes out and it leaves, washes in the starfish, and then it goes out, leaving them behind to almost surely die. So as the woman continued her walk, eventually she approached the man. And without even thinking about it, she just sort of blurted it out. She just said to him, "There's so many of them. You'll never help them all." Without even pausing, the man bent down and he picked up another starfish. And as he turned to throw it in the water, he looked into the woman's eyes and he said, "It matters to this one." And so I say to you, you're right. You may not help every child who comes through the front door of your school or your agency each morning, but to the ones you do, it matters. It matters to this one.